So, Dibbles, J-Dog Bad Dance, more goddamn questions. Before we get to the questions, though, hot off the press, 2 weeks early, homies. When you're early, you're on time, you're late. Dog tune skis. The newest songs in, what did Luisma say, 7 years or 9 years? He said, I forget. But the first new songs in 7 or 9 years is the goddamn it's actually a demo recording. You know, like, not only if you change the stance, he said, but he's like, this would be the demo of it. So probably on the next full length, which will be on Relapse, unfortunately. I think they have a contract with them. But I was like, yeah, he asked, I don't know, a month or two after I met him after doing that interview, hey, they got the new songs. He's like, would Hell's be interested in putting out the demo release? I was like, dude, don't even gotta ask, brah. Just tell me where to sign. And so here it is. We did CDs. I think we did cassettes too, but I don't think the cassettes arrived. The cassettes, but CDs and LPs. Got the Dr. Obnoxious as always. Their mascots, which is cool as hell. Some people put in the comments when I was talking about Hemorrhage, oh, the cartoon artwork silly. I'm like, what do you mean, dude? I always thought that was, like, I immediately loved that. That was part of what I loved about the band, because not only did they have their own mascot that was super original, just like, you know, Iron Maiden's got, you know, Eddie, Megadeth's got Vic, Nunslaughter's got the Devil Head, Misfits has the Crimson Ghost, Hemorrhage had theirs, and what was really cool, because with the heavy Carcass influence on them, one of my favorite Carcass songs, by far, by a mile, is Psychopathologist off of Recaputrefaction. And he just looks like a psychopathologist. And he was on everything. Louise Madruum. I always loved it. I thought that was their shtick. Got the Anatomical Infernal LP. Best goddamn gore grind in existence next to the first two Carcasses. The background, got a handful of those left, so get those at the same time. But this, the latest and the goddamn greatest. Insert looks very when he late, because Luisma wanted to lay it out. I was like, yeah, dude, it looks very, very like the comeback stuff of General Surgery. He's like, yeah, exactly, like General Surgery, the Carcass stuff, which is funny, because the Carcass stuff that they were using to look was the album he didn't really like, is Necroticism, when they were using the anatomical head and stuff, when they're using those shirts. I always loved it and shit, but nonetheless has that goddamn look and feel. Opera Medica. Nice raw recording, but not dog shit. UG recording, not this polished fucking commercial turd shit. And look at this black, red, and this clean ass splatter. So it's just, I think it's 5 songs? 6 songs. So it's a one-sided record. The first new songs in 7 or 9 years, and they're bangers, I must say so myself. This is the splatter vinyl. You know what red and black looks like. And then, since it's only one side, look at this cleanness. Is that picking up? It's got the Dr. Obnoxious, the cover over the bodies, printed on the record. That definitely fits the goddamn bill. Now, if you're a poser and you don't fucking buy vinyls like true fucking heads, got the CDs too, which I'm definitely picking up a CD too. Spin that in the car. And then I'm pretty sure we're doing cassettes, but those didn't come in yet. So highly recommend. This is probably so far, man, best tunes of the year. I mean, I said that as far as studio albums so far, my favorite album that came out this year was the new Savage Master. What was it? Darkly Dangerous, or was it Dangerously Dark? What the fuck it's called? Remembering titles nowadays is fucking getting harder and harder as there's more titles in the collection, and all I do is all day long is look at titles. I draw blanks like a motherfucker, because I bring that up just because in my teenage years, I actually used to be known for being really good at that, like naming songs, memorizing songs. I mean, at one point, I could tell you for a fact, I knew every single word, like could sing along every single word to the first 7 Cannibals, Bloodthirst Down. Every single word I know. Now I kind of forget. It's a little hazy. I know a lot of them. The one I knew the least that I'll fumble the most on was Butchered at Birth, but even Tomb of the Mutilated, like, knew all the fucking words. So, but now it's like, yeah, shit, memories to fucking shit, and well, know a lot more tunes now too. So harder to fucking keep track of it all. But yeah, I would say so far, as far as new music to come out this year, since it's not an album, demo recording, this is definitely the best shit of the goddamn year. Hemorrhage is I would say is the only gore grind band that I like every single release by. I guess Disgorge Mexico counts as well, but their discographies, and they only got, what, 4 albums? Maybe 5? Necro Holocaust, Gore Bless the Worms, and the first 2. I think it's just 4, right? But even them, I mean, the stuff, like realistically, does Disgorge Mexico need to put out another album? I don't think so. I mean, the shit kind of blurs together. Hemorrhage, the songs don't blur goddamn together. I mean, they just flat out goddamn don't. They're standout, memorable songs. They're the only gore grind band with an extensive discography that I like every single thing by. Trying to think who else. I mean, because I do like everything by General Surgery, but again, they were gone for like 20 goddamn years, and the discography isn't as extensive. Hemorrhage is shit, how many full lengths now? Like, it's a bunch, and then that's 7 inches and splits. I mean, it's a ton of fucking shit. 10 inches. I mean, I showed my entire Hemorrhage collection on video. Go look up my goddamn Hemorrhage collection. Show all my 7 inches vinyls. And it's funny, I forgot like 1 or 2 of them. I think it was the 10 inches, like the Hemorrhage Disgorge split 10 inch. I think I forgot that, and a couple others. And I just, the very next day, which I did a normal video, the first part, I was like, oh, by the way, I forgot these. I was like, I knew I couldn't find them or something. I was like, where the hell are these at? I was like, no, I have them. They're in my 10 inch section. And since then, I've actually alphabetized all my 10 inches with my 12. No, maybe I didn't then. Maybe with those, then I specifically put them in there. But nonetheless, I have a pretty big Hemorrhage collection. Pretty much own every single thing. I think I might be missing 1 or 2 sets. I might not even be missing nothing now, because I think when I went over that video, the 2 things I was missing was was that box set, the comp disc with the forensics. It's not called forensics, right? The part 1, part 2. What the fuck? Getting drawn a goddamn blank with forensics, right? Is that what it's called? Or the anatomical, where it's the part 1 part of all their 7 inches, kind of like Nunslaughter did with Devil's Conjuries. It was part 1. There was a box set of it, and I didn't have a vinyl of it at all. So I did buy that on Discogs. So I got that. It's the box set version of that, of the double LP. And then I was missing, like, what was it, Hospital Thieves 7 inch or something. It was definitely around one of the later albums. And I bought that, went on Discogs, bought it because I just went on Metal Archives, and I was like, I'm missing this and this, but I think I have pretty much everything then except 1 or 2 things. So everything by Hemorrhage to me is goddamn goated as fuck. Best goddamn gore grind in existence. And if you fucking picking that up, again, dude, don't forget that Anatomical Inferno. I think we're down to the last 100 copies or so on that, which, was a good steady move, but goddamn, in my book, that thing should have been sold out and fucking, because I think there's only 500 made. Pretty sure black and then 2 colors. I think it was 500 made. I don't think it was 1,000. I think the sticker says. That should have been sold out in 4 to 6 weeks. That mandatory shit? You don't need that, homie? And you're picking up frozen boar? That's on your order? If you're picking up the boar, that better be an addition, because you saw the hem first. You're like, definitely need that. Okay, while I'm in it, I need to get the fucking frozen boar while I'm there too. Fine then, but god damn. You don't check out. You don't hit that checkout button unless that fucking Anatomical Inferno LP's in that cart. Unless you already got it. I'm just saying. Dog poser alarm goes off when he sees that shit. Any fucking who. On to the questions. Michael D. Giovanni. P question. Hey, dog. Just want to start off by thanking you for the content you provide daily. Haven't missed a day yet, goddammit. I watch your channel every morning as I get ready for work. A story, and then a question. Malignancy played in Syracuse recently, so my wife and I went to see them. They were great, and the dudes were super cool. Yep. You can hang out with them at Dead by Dog, too, goddammit. Danny Nelson, one of the top 10 coolest human beings on the fucking planet. But what I remember most was the second band that played that night. The first thing the guitarist did was tell everyone to come closer to the stage. When people didn't comply, he became visibly agitated and repeated himself. My wife was still waiting on her order of chicken wings. Gotta get some wings during this band. They're so shitty. I know that. Been there, though. So I wasn't getting up unless the tunes ripped. Some of the best opening bands I've seen went on stage, did their shit, then left. Needless to say, after the first song, I was still sitting at the bar. So the tunes didn't rip. As their set went on, the guitarist became even more unhinged, calling the crowd a bunch of boring pussies. It got to the point that towards the end of their set, very few people were clapping or cheering. Pretty much everyone turned on them. Yeah, the band wasn't great, but they'd certainly be better off without the Maniac. Just curious to know what similar experience you've had going to shows. By the way, got my tickets for Dead by Dog. And I'd like to request a medium-sized shirt. Thanks again. Yeah, mark you down for that, homie. Yeah, if you guys want a shirt request, If you're a definite goddamn buyer, well, I don't know what the shirt are. It's going to be a black shirt, no gay-ass white print, though, of the Kramer Antichrist sticker flyer, you know, the skull pentagram fucking logo. You know what the fuck the goddamn looks like. Logos and shit on the back. If you're definite on buying it, they'll most likely be $25 because I got to do 100 of them and just round it the fuck up. That's most likely what I'll be selling it for. $25 shirts. That's pretty standard goddamn show price shirts these days, it seems like. So if you definitely want a shirt, you can mark down your size so that way it's marked the fuck down. And you know that, yep, sold out, goddammit. That type of shit, you know. I need a shirt. I need a 2XL, dog. And a lot of 2Xs. That type of shit. As far as what you're saying, guys yelling at the crowd, I don't know if I've experienced that, but I will say this is the way he probably did it, the way you're saying it was maybe a bit standoffish, but to be honest with you, I actually kind of like that, and I think that's what gets a goddamn attention. Like examples I can give you is on the Empatego live songs that are on the Gilo whatever, and there's the bonus live tracks in the CD, at least the version I have. I just thought Steve-O's commentaries in there like, hey guys, how's the TV watching going back there? Because people just sit in the bar. So again, mom's going to come by and vacuum later. Make sure to pick up your feet for her. And then there's an old Deicide boots. Dog owns it, of course. I know it's one from the first album era, and Glenn's yelling at the crowd and telling them, yeah, like, get your fucking pussy's ass up here. Put your makeup back in your purses. Get your fucking asses up here. Some type of shit, but not in a desperate way. I think it's when guys, because I love the stage banner. When you say good, funny shit, and if you kind of get the crowd's attention. And I forget who I was telling on camera. I know I brought it up to multiple bands, but I was really explaining it to them. Maybe it was Matt Harvey, because they used to have great stage banner, like Zoom. Not that it's terrible now, but it's way nowhere even close to what it used to be back in the early 2000s. The way I say it is because there's always going to be people that at your show that new potential fan, never heard your band, and let's call it like it is, dude. Brutal music, for the most part, it's going to kind of blur together when it's live. Like, it's not going to stand out that much unless you're extremely new to this and it's not ear fatigue to you already. Like, you're not numb to it. If it's still like very exciting and shocking because you just heard it 3 months ago, then okay, like a band that you never heard might kick your asshole in your fucking stomach the first time you heard it and just live. Outside that, if you got a bunch of years under your bullet belt and you've been to many, many shows, the songs alone, like just take Immolation or something. Let's just say you never heard Immolation. The chances of shit just standing out are slim to goddamn none. So good stage banner, saying memorable stuff, introducing a song in a comedic way, maybe with the lyrics that where it's even offensive or shocking. Oh shit, did he actually say that? That type of shit. That is going to draw their attention. You're there. Your mission is to number one, put on a show. It's in the fucking title, show, entertain the crowd. And if you're running it as your band as a hustle / business or trying to make money or just at least maybe a side hustle on top of your day job, well, then you got to have some type of sales pitch. And the music alone is not going to just cut it. I'm sorry. If you're just in another goddamn death metal band, you have to stand out. So you have to do everything you can. That's why these fucking retards that just get up in there in their fucking work clothes or goddamn their jeans and again the sports jerseys just like that. You're just an idiot, dude. Like, you have nothing unique about you. Nothing whatsoever. You want to kind of stand out, and it's extremely hard now to do. But I think one of the ways is really, really good stage banner. Maybe not rehearsed, or you can even rehearse it if people don't know. And, like, maybe for each song, like, use a lyrical quote that, like, Barnes used to do it. Like, for I Come Blood, dog owns tons of boots and shit when he'd introduce it. When he'd say, like, 1 month in the grave. I digged her up. She was half decayed. So I pissed in her maggot-filled asshole. Shit like that. If people don't know the band, whoa. Mom, I pissed in her maggot-filled asshole? Mom ain't going to like that. That right out the gate is going to catch mom's attention. Just going in there, this next song is... And then it just sounds like the last goddamn song. All right, great. I'm fucking bored, and you did jack fucking shit as far as accomplishing anything, gaining new fans, and entertaining. If you're not a performer, I don't know why the fuck you're performing. That's the way I goddamn see it. So, I think the idea could have been cool, but the way you're presenting it, he just had his panties in a knot because his band licked balls, nobody cared, and it's like, nobody likes a shitty band, homie. Don't tell you. But something to learn from that, goddammits. You can take that and use it as a good goddamn idea for your goddamn band. DAWG giving all kinds of free game out around here. Rudolph Kingy, paid question. Oh, he said 40 fucking large. What the hell is this shit? Is this a man, you guys, is this another guy that forgot to put his name? Oh, yeah. Jesus, fuck, man. It's in recent times. It's never happened before. Here we go. Rudolph, God damn it. You need to call Ramo. What the fuck's it 40 for? It's 50, God damn it. But, I mean, I'll cut you a break. Sup, J-Dog? I've been watching this one on YouTube. So this is exactly what he says, homies. Sup, J-Dog? I've been watching this one YouTube, but he recently lost his channel. So I guess this one YouTuber. All right. It's rough because he just came out with a banger of an album a few months ago. So if you can give this song a listen and a rating, I know it'll make his day. The song starts at 35:19. That's literally all the info he gave me. Where's the link, homie? What's the song? What's the band? What's the YouTube channel? DAWG's not a goddamn mind reader. Call mama over, homie. I keep telling you. Call mom over. All right, Rudolph, let me sit you down. I just put fucking Blitzen and fucking, who's the other goddamn reindeer? Put them to sleep. They're off in their bed. All right, we're gonna send the dog a paid ski. Yeah, Mom, gonna want to send a paid ski. Want to get the dog's take on this guy's shenanigans. Okay, Rudolph. So copy the email in the description box. He says it on every video. Yeah, Mom, it's that monolith death email, right? That's the one, That's the one, Rudolph. I'm typing it out. You don't need to type, Rudolph. What are you doing? This is 2025. You highlight it, hold Control, press C. That copies it. Never heard of that one, Mom. All right, Rudolph, now you got it copied, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I got it, Mom. Never done this before, but I'm pretty sure. All right, now open up your message where you're going to send an email. Okay, got it, Mom. Paste that in there. Well, in the PayPal, too. Paste that in your PayPal there. How do you paste, Mom? I don't know. You said I got it copied. You hold Control and you press V. Oh, whoa! I didn't have to type it. Didn't have to type it up, Rudolph. It's much faster, and that way there's no mistake in case you misspell. It won't be, okay, Mom. All right, Mom, so where do I put it? Put it in the message box, but if it's a long one, send them a separate email and type it up in there because the PayPal notes gets cut off after a certain amount of characters. Yeah, Mom, you did say that many times. All right, so now type it all in there. All right, Mom, I got it there, and I put little notes at the 35:19 mark. Rudolph, come on, Rudolph, what are you doing? He doesn't read minds. He doesn't have that Harry Potter wand that you got in your bedroom. He needs to know what channel it is. He needs to know a link. He needs to know what band. Yeah, Mom, I just thought he could read. Oh, yeah, I mean, I knew what it was, so I just figured DAWG knew too. DAWG knows everything. He don't, Rudolph. You got to put it in there. Okay, Mom, I got it. That's how you do it. Call Mom over, goddammit. Brandon Livingston, paid question. Hey, J-Dog, Cat Shades here again. I hereby command you to bring Kill Division Ohio for Dead by Dog 2026. That's actually not a bad idea. I would totally be in the Kill Division is good as fuck. Big goddamn fan. Basically post-Hate Plow. But to be honest with you, I'd be way more interested in having Hate Plow do a reunion show. And I'm sure not everybody could do it. But as long as it's Kyle singing, Phil on guitar, Phil Facina, that's how you pronounce his last name. And then it'd be ideally, I would like Dave Cool Ross on drums. But if it was just Phil and Kyle, I'd be even cool with that. To be honest with you, because again, that'd be cool as fuck. Who's seen Hate? I've never seen Hate Plow. Watch out for those LPs. Never been on vinyl. I doubt it'll be this goddamn year. But we got it. We already paid the license. We're doing Everybody Dies and The Only Law is Survival. Hateful as goddamn fuck. Some of the best grindcore you'll ever goddamn hear. Both albums are fucking great, but I like the second album better, The Only Law is Survival with Dave Coolross. Dude, just blasting goddamn mayhem. But none of this motherfucking goddamn blur together boredom. Like I said, Hate Eternal, King of Kings, and it's not limited to that, goddamn it. There's a lot of shit like that. A lot of blasting black metal, which it's cool. It's influenced by Marduk and Dark Funeral, but Jesus fuck, I can't tell one of these goddamn songs apart. Hate Plow, you're out of your gore, brah. That's you're toe tapping that after one goddamn listen. You're humming that shit out, walking out to your goddamn car. So definitely watch out for that. Only a poser ass fucking canoe wouldn't need those. But Kill Division, I thoroughly enjoyed it. The song Thin the Herd was my personal favorite, in case you happen to goddamn give a fuck. And lyrically, it was really good, too. It was about the, you could tell it was right in the middle, like make up your own mind about the vaccine and shit. You know what I mean? Like, hey, was it a good thing? Let's depopulate the world. Fuck yeah, let's thin the goddamn herd, get these shitbags out of here. Or was it a bad thing? Like, yeah, the government's fucking us. Like, you let the listener be the decider, and you decipher, like just like Merciful Fate, the song Evil. King Diamond explained it. There is no good without evil. If there's no evil, then how do you even define good? That's what the lyrics would have meant when the fucking pussy boy that recorded it's the producer. Oh, what the hell? This shit's appalling. So you don't get it, man. So, very good song by Kill Division, but in general, I thoroughly enjoyed that band. A new good fucking band. I guess I keep forgetting to mention them too, because when I keep mentioning like, Melting Rot, Miasmatic Necrosis, Molder, Pharmacist, like new bands that I like. Because again, if you came out in 2019, 2015, I mean, anything in 10 years, in the last 10 years, you're a new band in my book. And Kill Division definitely falls in there. When I say I like them, I mean, I like them and bought them. I didn't buy the last EP, though. What is it? But I listened, I did listen in the tube, the title track especially, with Thoughts and Prayers. That's actually probably my second favorite goddamn song. I need to pick up because I think it was Tommy for Reading Defying Darkness to put it out, and I just thought I was going to bump into him and that we'd get in stock. We didn't, so I kept forgetting. So that's why I didn't pick it up. But the first album, I own that on vinyl and CD, but I needed to get that. But the Thoughts and Prayers and EP, really, really good. That's probably the title track, that's probably my second favorite Kill Division song. Thin the Herd is number one, and then Thoughts and Prayers number two. But I think that's actually a damn good idea. Actually, it's a really good idea. Dude, imagine this, Dead by Dog 2. And dude, just sign the fuck off and don't even speak to the dog if your poser ass wouldn't want to come to this. Such a banger like this, goddammit. Granted, this is a tall order, probably not going to fucking happen. Centurion headlining. Prostitute Disfigurement, talking to goddamn nails, but that's probably not happening either. But imagine that. They've never been in the States. I thought they at least played a goddamn Maryland Death Fest. So I know your canoe ass has never seen them. Prostitute Disfigurement, both coming from the goddamn Netherlands. Kill Division, Hate Plow, Eat the Decay, maybe like a Mordant Red then, like throw some bands you don't see around here. Maybe Lord Humongous would be awesome. Great. That's another good band too. Good live too. They got a fucking gimmick and an image. Like, this is cool as fuck, and it's good shit. Let's say that was the 7 bands, and let's say let's say the Dog sold 500 tickets this year, and he's like, you know what? He's feeling extra froggy, and he's gonna have to sell tickets for $100 or $110. He'll get a third overseas band, and it's Desecration from goddamn Wales. Got it right that time, right, Ollie? Your canoe ass when it comes to that? Dude, put it to you this way, dude. Something like that, I would fly to, like, not like overseas, because that shit kind of goes on. I'm not going to say it all goes all the time, but I mean, anywhere in this goddamn country. Shit in the goddamn fucking salmon in the goddamn dog teeth. Last meal. Anywhere, dude, if that was the lineup, I would 1,000% go. There's, like, no question. Interviews, no interviews, on business, not on business. Busy, not busy, dog's birthday, dog in the hospital. There's no way I wouldn't be going to that. No fucking way. Granted, that's the tallest of tall orders. I mean, but I think some of that's probably realistic. I mean, probably all the goddamn, did I put the Hate Plow and Kill Division in there? No, I don't think I did that. But yeah, so but again, maybe I'll do 10 bands. Second day, you know what I mean? The Hate Plow, Kill Division. So bands like, but to give you an idea, and then, bands floating around like Denial of God. But I'm going to add that to my list. Maybe talk to, see what, if Hate Plow would want to do something, redo something, Kill Division. These are ideas for Dead by Dog 2. Again, because I'm not going to have Incantation. It's nothing against Incan. John's fucking awesome and legendary band, but I've already explained it. These are the ideas I have in my goddamn mind for bands and shit like that stewing, but Dead by Dog 1's got to be successful, homie. Got to be successful. So get that goddamn tick in the description box. But these are the ideas I'm brewing. And the other reason, I want a bunch of ideas. I want like a good dozen or so. Because, I mean, at least 5 are going to be can't do it, don't want to do it. Rob from Centurion still thinking. Don't know what there's to think about, but whatever. Because obviously that's my numero. I mean, that is the number one band. If I could pick one band before I die, you're dying tomorrow, dog. Who would you want to see? Centurion. I mean, without a goddamn Centurion shirt, too. Goddamn. Right on fucking time. Without doubt, Centurion. No, not even a goddamn question. Dead by Dog. I have interviewed both Gus Rios and Kyle Simmons on separate occasions. Oh, yeah, cool. I asked them for pics and videos of their cats, but they refused. Kyle said, I've seen your videos, but I don't want my cats in your videos. I mean, I kind of get it, man. You're interviewing, you're a complete stranger to him. Why would he send you just random photos of his animals and family and shit like that? He's just thinking, you're just some weirdo I don't know. Like, that's probably what he's thinking. I mean, I wouldn't just send people random shit of my own. Yeah, I've shown my cats and stuff on the channel, but because I'm doing a channel, and they just so happen to be there. But that's kind of like, even when people are like, hey, dog, do a tour of your house and shit. I'm not like anti it, but it's kind of like, it's none of your goddamn business, dude. I don't really need that. I don't want to welcome all these strangers into my life that much. So, I mean, I don't know if you're insinuating like, what a dick, but I'm like, I could see that. I mean, if you're friends with a guy or something, say, hey, can you send me a photo of your new cat? And he's kind of like, oh, no. I'd be like, yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, what's the big deal? But just because you interviewed him, he doesn't know you. So, I don't know, makes sense. So can you put more of your cats in your videos? I mean, I do when they kind of come up and shit. They're in quite a bit of them. The ones in the least is Lizzie, because she's always just in the basement, because we have a nice finished basement. There's 3 couches down there. She's just hanging out. She has her own litter box, her own food, because she's on a different diet. Because she's diabetic. And she doesn't like the other cats. She's old and grumpy. So she's 3 floors down. So I'd have to run down there, grab her and shit like that, because she never comes over to my office ever. So I only showed her on camera once. I purposely went down and got her because I've shown all, but I mean, shit, I've shown Snake many times, Evie many times, Charlie many times, and then Trey, he's only a few times too, because he's always monkeying around, goddammit. So, but yeah, and I don't let him in my office too much, because as you see in the one video that J-Dawg Funniest Most made, he tries to jump on all my goddamn racks and shit, and it's high as fuck. I gotta go get a goddamn stool or ladder to get him off, because it's high as fuck. And then he's so scared shitless. Oh fuck, dog, this is too high up. I can't make it down. No shit, dumbass. That's why they want you to jump up there. So he gets in a lot of goddamn mischief, as opposed to like the others. They kind of just walk around, sniff shit. But Trey, it's like I got to keep an eye on him. But he's been on camera a few times too, and he was on one of my lives, like watching my lives. And I think Lindsay actually might show Trey in the interview I did with Nasty Nate, the Nate Garrett video. I think the interview that we did. I think when I go take a piss, Lindsay has Trey with her. So they all are on camera multiple times. So. So can you show me more of your cats or videos? And who are your favorite famous cats of the internet? Famous cats of the internet? Who the fuck? I don't know of any. Mine are Grumpy Cat and Little Bub. I mean, isn't that like 10-year-old girl cartoon shit? I mean, I don't know about that. I'm a grown man, homeboy. I don't know about that stuff. I mean, I know Garfield is. But that's because that's my generation. But Grumpy Cat, what the fuck? Who's that? Both of them are in the great catnip patch in the sky now. I don't know what the fuck that means either. My daughter got me into that little Puff, who is a cat with a cooking show. Yeah, I don't know about all this stuff, homeboy. You gotta watch it. Maybe your cats can be famous. I mean, they're not famous, but they're known by goddamn strangers, because people see them on videos and people like them. People seem to like, I think the faves seem to be Charlie, and people are like, Charlie, they say it, or Snake, because obviously Snake he's jacked and snack. Sticker on the goddamn microwave is Snake. And he's the one-eyed kitty, Snake goddamn Plitskin. That's why it's immediately when we saw photos of him getting him, and like, fuck yeah, as long as he's cool, let's go check him out. I was like, naming him Snake Plitskin, 100%. Like, that's a given. He's got one eye, totally fucking naming him goddamn Snake Plitskin. Because I'm a big fan of both Escape from New York and L.A. I even like the L.A. People don't like L.A. What do you mean you don't like L.A.? That's dumb as shit. The parade scene, the basketball scene, it's hysterical as goddamn fuck. Yeah, it's over the top. Like, it's supposed to be like, but that's the whole premise. You can't kill Plitskin, you know what I mean? I love that fucking shit, man. Snake Plitskin was the best character that Kurt Russell ever played, and I'm not saying that insulted. Like, everything else sucked. He's in tons of goddamn good movies. Fucking Tango and Cash. Drawing a lot of blanks, but he's in a ton of good movies. I just drawn a goddamn blank. He's in a bunch. But I'm just saying, as far as all the characters he's played, Snake Plissken was the badass character. You know how, like, obviously Stallone played Rambo, Arnold played the Terminator. That's kind of like they're known for that. But of multiple roles, I mean, Snake Plissken was the best. That was the badass action hero character that Kurt Russell played, and smokes anything that jackass Jason Statham or something played. Granted, I don't dislike the guy. Snatch is one of my favorite movies of all time. That movie's great. But as far as action stars, Russell, Stallone, and fucking and Arnie, send that twink home on a motherfucking goddamn stretcher. It's not even a motherfucking debate. Just like all the good shit. They got, like, we're talking the hems, the goddamn regurgitations, the hideous manglius is coming out, the exploding zombies getting reissued, the burial and light and pain coming out, the desecration, goddamn gore and perversion, all that great shit, the oldies. They're oldies now, come from the 90s, but they're not oldies for kind of somebody wise ass coming. It's not Scream Bloody Gold old. It's 30 goddamn years old. It's pretty goddamn old. That's the classic shit. That's better than the today's stuff coming out. That's what all I'm trying to say is when I'm trying to, not that no new action movies coming out with The Rock or anything like that. There's some decent ones, but it's a downgrade from the Arnies and the Slys and even the early Steven Seagals. Like that 80s 90s shit was far superior. The same thing with the Deathmetal. Just trying to help you guys out, tell you about the goddamn good shit. Like, fuck you picking up the new goddamn Seguizio nutsack, but you don't need that. You're not going to pick up that hideous manglius. All your friends are dead. Dude, that fucking destroys the nutsack. You haven't heard the nutsack, dog. First off, I've heard the band, and second off, I don't need to fucking hear. 200 Wimp Wounds. Other than their EP, I haven't heard that. I could say without a shadow of a fucking doubt, whatever the hell 200 Wimp Wounds puts out, and whatever their last release is, even if it's pretty good, and it probably isn't bad, I could say without a shadow of a doubt, you could shoot me with truth serum and hook me up to a lie detector. There is no doubt in my mind, none, zero, zilch, that is nowhere near as good, even if it is good, but nowhere near as good as hideous manglius. All your friends are dead. No, like there's not even a maybe. I know it's not. So buy the wimp wounds too, but get the manglius first. That's all I'm saying. That's the goddamn Arnies. That's the goddamn Slice. The good shit, the classic shit. Figure it's common fucking sense, but a lot of dum-dums out there and a lot of young bucks, they're just learning on the job. So that's what the dog's here for, is to goddamn educate them. So that's what we're here doing. Come to the search, but the goddamn sketch way morning. Don't forget them paid skis in the goddamn description box. How to do it, Bubbles. Call Mom over, because a lot of you goddamn need to know how to do it. The dog needs all the info. He's not a goddamn mind reader. No Harry Potter wand over here. He don't have that. Maybe you do, but I don't. Your Dead by Dog ticket, goddammit. You heard Dead by Dog 2 idea, the ideas that are brewing while you guys are falling Orange Man and doing all this other dumb shit, worrying about politics and who's fucking who and all this girl gossip. He's brewing good fucking ideas, productive shit. Well, we got to get Dead by Dog out of the way first, and it's got to be successful. Can't completely lose my fucking shirt. Otherwise, how am I going to afford to be put on Dead by Dog 2, right? So get that goddamn ticket, homie. Let's make this a goddamn yearly thing, yearly hangouts, yearly just cool-ass fucking events. Hell's Warehouse day before, we've already been down the whole goddamn shindig. It's going to be a great goddamn time. I have a feeling people are going to have Smokey Joe's out in the goddamn, Hell's parking lot, because it's an enormous fucking parking lot, and just grilling dogs and burgers. Don't hold me to that, but I'm just saying I wouldn't be the least, because I think they kind of did it at our fucking, our free show that was at the warehouse. I think people did do that as well, so it wouldn't surprise me, because you'll see there's a big open lawn and shit. You could easily do that. Set up a cot, fucking a Smokey Joe shit, the grilled dogs and shit, hang outside the warehouse, tunes going. I'm just saying, it's going to be a great goddamn time. Just telling you. Attic's going to be down here. Dawn of the Dead's going to be down here. Molder's going to be down here. Who the fuck else knows who's popping in? Possible Afnar, never to goddamn know. Easy E, Sea-Dog. Great goddamn time. J-Dog slogan shirt, too. All in the description box. Bubbles, ask me how to do it, because I know some of you need to know how. Later, goddammit.